All right, Shalom. I want to give all praise and honor and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakal Quadash. I want to say double honors to the apostles and the bishop elders of Great Millstone for teaching his word in truth and sincerity and for ruling well. And salutations to my fellow Akim across the four corners of the globe, preaching and prophesying in the name of Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Yeah, I'm the brother Gabar Yahweh from GMS Hawaii, coming to you in another quick lesson or video. And it's on this video that you see in front of you. And it says Putin recruiting prisoners, okay? And when you read the captions of what, you know, is being told to these men, this is the same thing that's going to happen during World War III, man. And these Russian troops, these soldiers, they don't play, man. Like, they have no choice but to roll through you, man. They can't go home. They can't desert. You know what I mean? Like, these men are being recruited for the military so they can get a pardon, and then on top of that, they're just gonna be beasts. They're letting prisoners out, man. You know, these men probably been convicted of all kinds of crimes, man. You know, heinous crimes at that. And they putting these men on the front lines in this war in Ukraine. Imagine when World War III happens, man. All hands gonna be on deck, and it wouldn't be no surprise if they start recruiting out of these prisons and telling people that they'll get a pardon. So I just want to play this video real quick and read some of the captions. You know, here it go right here.
Война тяжелая. На всякие там чеченские и так далее. Близко не похоже. Расход боеприпасов у меня. Приблизительно в 2,5 раза больше, чем в Сталинграде. Первый грех — это дезертирство. Никто не дает задним.
Yeah, so it basically said the first sin is desertion. It says no one backs out and no one retreats, man. So they're about to get loose over there, man. And again, this same sentiment is gonna be the same mindset that these troops gonna have when they hit America, man. Because this place is no longer gonna be a virgin. They're gonna take this place over. Well, it's gonna be destroyed anyway, but these nations are gonna invade this place. Okay, and these are the type of mindset that these troops are going to be in. They ain't going to have no regard for you. You're just going to be cannon fodder, man, if you can't defend yourself. No one turns themselves in. They'll be told about, so they're going to go get trained, and they say they're going to have 2 grenades with them at all times. So if they gotta surrender, basically they're gonna turn them into suicide bombers, man. Hey, this is the mindset of a man of war, man. It says, yeah, so I guess they're gonna be in there for 6 months with them, and that shows you that the life expectancy in that war probably ain't as good as they think it is, man. And they gonna put these men on the front lines too. You know, these dudes gonna be the infantry, basically. You know.
Это мародерка, включая сексуальные контакты с местными женщинами, флорой, фауной, мужчинами, с кем угодно. Далее, через полгода, приходите домой, получив по милости. Тем, кто хочет остаться с нами, остается с нами. Поэтому вариантов вернуться на зону нет никаких. Те, кто приезжает в первый день, говорит, куда ты не туда попал, делаем отметку дезертир, и после этого
It said if you those that arrive on the front line but then change their minds where they see that horror, it said basically they're gonna be put to death. These men are gonna have no choice but to do all the will of a man of war, man.
Куда ты не туда попал, делаем отметку дезертир, и после этого Ваня, вопросы? После вопросов все в живую очередь выстраиваются на собеседование. Время на принятие решения 5 минут. Когда мы уезжаем, время заканчивается.
Man, that's real, man. They gave them 5 minutes to make a life decision in 5 minutes, which most of them dudes probably gonna be like, they'll go to war versus going to prison, man. Because some of them dudes probably doing like 20 to 30, 100. Some of them dudes probably lifeless, man. And they gonna get these niggas pardons for joining that war, man. Again, this is the mindset that these Gog and Magog, these other nations gonna be in, man. Because it's not gonna just be your local and regular military personnel, man. Your so-called voluntary army. Nah, man, they're gonna be emptying these prisons, okay, and they're gonna be offering these men chances, man, to go to war. Obviously, they know that they're gonna have a low chance of survival rate, but most of these people, they're gonna try to take that option because they want to get out of prison, man. And hey, man, it's just getting real, man. Shocking new footage, a video what appears as Russia to be recruiting prisoners for the war in Ukraine, you know? And that's real, man. So I got a quick scripture. This is Isaiah 13:7. Behold, I will stir up the Medes against them, which shall not regard silver. As for gold, they shall not delight in it. Their bows also shall dash the young men to pieces. They shall have no pity on the fruit of the womb. Their eyes shall not spare children. And Babylon, which is America, the glory of kingdoms, the beauty of the Chaldees' excellency, shall be as when the Most High overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah. And it shall never be inhabited, neither shall it be dwelt in from generation to generation. Neither shall the Arabian pitch tent there, neither shall the shepherds make fold. Because the Lord's going to use these Russian Edomites to any other nations to lay fire on America, man. But before the missiles come, the war's coming. And when they come, you know, they're coming with extreme prejudice, man. They said they're not going to have no fruit on the womb. They're not going to regard gold or silver. You ain't going to be able to buy these people off. You're going to be able to say, look, I'll give you all my gold if you just spare my life. Nah, my FRNs, nah. They're not going to be hearing none of that. They just going to go and handle that business, man. And this is the kind of war that's coming to this place. Because America has never been taken over by outside forces like America does other nations, man. And so the Lord going to put the spirit on these devils to go to battle, man, with Babylon the Great. This is Ezekiel 38:10. It says, thus saith the Most High, thus saith the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, it shall also come to pass that the same time shall things come into thy mind, and thou shalt think an evil thought, and thou shalt say, I will go up to the land of unwalled villages. I will go to them that are at rest, that dwell safely, all of them dwelling without walls and having neither bars or gates. And that's the mindset that on Putin, these other nations, but especially that king of Magog, man, which is Putin right now, man. They're going to get tired of all of the, what is it called, saber rattling, and they're just going to go for what they know. Okay? They're going to go for what they know, which is war and destruction, man. And again, it's not just going to be your average citizens that volunteer for the military. It's going to be people like these men, prisoners, straight up prisoners, man, who won't literally have no choice. Like they can't desert and go to prison. They can't run and hide. Nah. If they desert, they get put to death. If they survive the 6 months tour, they get home a pardon. They get to go home like nothing happened. You know? And they give them 5 minutes to make that decision, man. And they say after that, they're gone. If you want to stay with them, you can stay with them. But you won't have to return back to prison. So after the 6 months they at war that they're doing over in Ukraine, if they survive, they could choose to stay in the military, or they could go home, man, with a whole pardon, man. And this is war, man. And they're recruiting all kinds of people over there in Russia right now. They call them dudes that's like damn near 50 years old to come back into the military, man. And World War III is on the horizon, man. And this is the type of things that's going to be commonplace. And so with that, I'm going to say shalom.